Zoe Ball has thrilled her fans by returning to host her BBC Radio 2 show last week after a 6-week break. The beloved presenter had stepped away from the microphone as she mourned the loss of her mother, Julie Peckham, who was diagnosed with advanced pancreatic cancer earlier this year. She has also been dealt a series of devastating news, as her friends Lauren Laverne and Jamie Theakston have also been diagnosed with cancer in recent weeks. During what has been an exceptionally tough period for Zoe, a source disclosed to OK that the 53-year-old has found comfort in her ex-husband Norman Cook, better known as Fatboy Slim. Despite their separation in 2016 following nearly 20 years of marriage, they have continued to share a close bond, with Norman providing invaluable support to Zoe during her time of grief. Zoe has really struggled these past few months as she copes with the loss of her mum and just lots of changes in her life. And despite them splitting up, Norman is the one person she can still rely on, and he has been her rock, as he always is, the insider revealed. Zoe heartbreakingly shared the news of her mother's passing just 12 weeks after her diagnosis back in April, leaving the family bereft. Taking a hiatus from her radio duties, Gabby Roslin and Scott Mills filled in for her. After briefly coming back in August, Zoe took another extended leave, with stand-in Scott sending his love to her on air as he filled in. Zoe has been dealing with personal loss and returning to ordinary life, but she's also reportedly sold her lush Sussex countryside home, valued over £2 million, for a move back to Brighton and Hove, closer to Norman Cook, her ex-husband. She was spotted enjoying some downtime with Norman and friends in the picturesque coastal town. A source revealed the significance behind the move. Zoe knows she can just be herself around Norman and he picks her up when she's down. And now, after everything, she's realized that she can't be far away from him, which is why she's moving back to Hove so she can be a lot closer to him. He always said that her moving to the country would eventually get a bit boring and lonely and that she needs people around her, and he's right. She can't wait to get back down the coast and start having fun again. Regarded as one of the celebrity power couples of the 2000s, Zoe and Norman, famed for their sociable natures, were a match made in media heaven. The duo tied the knot in 1999 and had 2 children, Woody, who is now 23, and 14-year-old Nellie. Despite splitting in 2016, they've maintained a strong friendship over the past 8 years. However, Norman isn't the only one who has been supporting Zoe through a challenging year. Their son Woody, 23, also a DJ and TV personality, recently confessed that he has stepped up to be there for his mum. "My mum and I like to keep our private lives to ourselves, but I will say I have stepped up and spent a lot more time with her recently as she has always been there when I've had tough times. I am glad to see her smiling," he stated earlier this month. Zoe took some time off with the kids over the summer, but was met with more heartbreaking news during the trip. Both Lauren Laverne and Jamie Theakston, close friends of Zoe's, have been diagnosed with cancer in recent months. Jamie is battling throat cancer, while Lauren has recently spent time in hospital receiving treatment for a cancer that was caught early. A source explained that this made the holiday bittersweet for Zoe, adding, "There's no denying it's been a stressful time for Zoe, and the grief of losing her mum hit her hard long after she actually passed away. She was dealing with it all okay, and when she took some time off to go on holiday, she was struggling and also had to deal with the news that her good friends Lauren Laverne and Jamie Theakston had cancer. She just felt she needed some time off to process it all."